Hi, my friends. Happy 4th of July. Although I haven't been feeling very happy about it. In fact, I've been a total Scrooge about it. I'm so annoyed about it because this is one of my all time favorite holidays. And what is a 4th of July without the Chatham 4th of July parade? Or our lemonade stand outside, or a house full of people and all that chaos that brings, or strawberry shortcake at the Methodist church afterwards. So many traditions that I love that aren't happening. So I woke up this morning and I was so bummed out and grumpy. And I was like, this doesn't feel like 4th of July. And then I saw a video of my friend Matthew McConaughey. Now, Matthew McConaughey isn't really my friend. I like to pretend he is. He's a famous actor who's very cute and has an awesome Texas drawl and is very funny and smart and practical. And sometimes he comes out with these great little videos like this morning where he talked about how we're all pretty bummed that this 4th of July is going to feel very different than they normally do. Um, but that he reminded us that being uncomfortable is kind of a good thing, because when you get uncomfortable, which we've been a lot in the past 5 months, um, it opens up pieces of us to be a little better. Like, if you are hungry and you're feeling uncomfortable because you're hungry, then you learn to become compassionate toward people who don't have much food and who are often hungry. If you didn't have that feeling of being uncomfortable and being hungry, you would never be able to empathize with those people. Um, and the other thing is that when we're uncomfortable, usually we want to do something about that, and then there becomes some kind of good change that comes out of it. Like, for instance, just think of it in the most simple way. You're sitting outside and it gets cold out, and so what you do is you usually go inside and get a sweater or a sweatshirt or a jacket. You do something about it. You're feeling uncomfortable, and then you go do something about it. And when we think back to our founding fathers, as we celebrate this Day of Independence, they were feeling uncomfortable. They weren't liking being attached to England, and they were not liking the rules that they were placing on them, and they wanted their independence, and so they did something about it. Now, I'm a big believer that God created us as humans. This these We're very complex and we're capable of amazing things. When we are feeling down, or when we are feeling disappointed like I am today, God creates something in us that pushes us for change and to do something about it. We are resourceful, and that means different things for different people. Now, I noticed that a good friend of mine was really bummed out about the loss of the parade today, and her kids were really bummed out about it as well. And so she organized in her little neighborhood in South Chatham a bike parade. And kids got together and they had a little bike. They decorated their bikes with flags and streamers and things, and they had a little parade around the neighborhood. She was uncomfortable by the fact that there wasn't a parade, and she did something about it. She made a change, and that might seem small, but think of all the things that could have come from that. Maybe some kids got to know each other that didn't know each other before, or neighbors got to meet one another that really never had time to say hello to one another, or maybe there were visiting kids there that are renting a house for a while and they got to know some of the local kids. Um, And at the very least, people got a good feeling in their hearts. And I can't think of anything better than that. That's just about the best kind of change you can bring about. And so you might feel like me, really disappointed today that things aren't what they should be and things feel different. But I hope that you will think of some little change you can make today to make the day feel a little better, brighten somebody's life up a little bit, um, do something that maybe will become a new tradition in your family. Um, do something about it because that's what God creates us to be. So think of those words, do something awesome today, and even though it feels different, celebrate this wonderful, beautiful country that we live in. All right. I love you so much. I miss you so much. And although sometimes it doesn't seem like it, I promise you all shall be well. All shall be well. Happy 4th of July, everybody.